come up here and we'll invite Phil to come over here as well. And then we can direct our questions. So I'll start off with a quick question to John. I was wondering about how you've seen the board prices affect the front.
All right, we can be here all night. I'm going to say he's exactly right. And I talked to the governor about this in detail of what they can do to shut it down. And I've talked to Arizona, some of the sheriffs down there, and they said, we don't even have a drug problem down here. They're going 100 miles an hour, right up I-5 to all the Pacific Northwest. We're going to Chicago. We're heading into America, and it's coming in droves. I'll tell you real quickly, $30 was the price of, and it's not really milligrams, but 10 milligrams, whatever, fentanyl. $30 was the price when I started the drug task force 7 years ago, when I was charged. $1 or $2 now.
Yep.
$30 is, what does that tell you? It's just, and it's killing innocent people too. And we've talked about it. You've got to secure that stuff. You've got to do something.
What's it going to take for Congress to pull together and quit having a circus? I mean the Republican Party in Congress. I feel like, I don't know if it's just hype in the news, but I just feel like it's just constantly, churning through speakers, and I don't know, are they actually getting anything done?
Well, they're getting done Biden's agenda. So, I mean, the only apparatus of government we control right now at that federal level, in theory, is Congress. But you've had two speakers now that have gone along with exactly what Schumer and Biden wanted. And I don't relish in saying that. I want to support both of those guys who've been speakers. I want to support my team. But when it comes to these key things, like what I talked about, the inflation, the invasion on our southern border, spinning us into oblivion, what's the purpose of having a Republican Party if they're just going to cave on those issues? So look, I know that it's unpleasant when Republicans have this internal firing squad where some Republicans are going after other ones, and you're seeing that happen all over again. But I would prefer that to a Republican Party that just says, well, we're going to surrender every single time to the Democrats. Because look, here's the deal, like $35 trillion in debt, that's going to cost us, basically us being the prime reserve currency holder. We're on the cusp of World War III. We have no more border. So if we don't start having these really hard fights, I don't think that the America we know right now is going to continue. So we've got to get a Republican majority in there that's actually going to fight. If we do, I think Trump's got a really good shot at winning here in November in 24. I think we're going to have a big turnout. But if we get a Republican Party that gets the majority in the House and the Senate, and it is a weak Republican majority, they are going to do exactly what Paul Ryan and Mitch McConnell did for the first 2 years of the Trump administration. They are going to work against him every step of the way, just like the Democrats did. So there's going to be friction, there's going to be hard fights, and it's going to be unpleasant, but if we don't have those, we're done.
Yeah, my personal opinion on that, I agree with Dan Bongino on this. Strategically, we need to get Trump elected, because if we fire Mike Johnson right now, we could end up with Hakeem Jeffries, and then we're like really screwed as speaker. And unfortunately, he's a turncoat, and he voted against us in the FISA bill, and he's sending more money to Ukraine, and so he's capitulated to the deep state, which is sad. But as soon as Trump gets elected, we get people in there that he needs to go. Get fired, I feel like we gotta ride it out till November, but as soon as we can, we need to get him out because he's really quick, Phil, what do you?
Sure. If Mr. Benton here is going to be your young and energetic senator, I'm going to be your AARP semi-arthritic, still chipper representative in Olympia. I live on a very firm foundation of free will for free people. And so it's my goal, after serving 12 years in the Battleground City Council, to try to wrest local control back from Olympia to the base. And so that's my express goal. And I hope to do my best for you. So again, thanks for having me. It was a pleasure to be here, and we'll see you out.
Yeah.
Thank you.